Focus, man. Focus. Ain't that about a bitch? What's cracking, everybody? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Here to bring you a message today. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell and that subscribe button. Select the all option so that you know when all of my uploads, you feel me? Let's give some thanks to my dad, the Most High God, for bringing us here to commune and be divine together on this day. It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. So thank you, Dad, for waking me up this morning. Thank you for giving me some insight this morning. Thank you for giving me a message to deliver. All right, y'all, let's get to this. What's up, baby? I'm uploading a message now. Let's see if it's done download. Okay, yeah, I'm about to upload this. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the like, share, subscribes. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the financial contributions made to my channel. Me and the cats definitely appreciate it. But happy Martin Luther King Day. Let's talk about Martin Luther King for a minute. Let me just scoot over here because I probably put a picture there. I definitely like the more I don't know, less. I like the nigga pictures of him. Let me just say that. So I'm going to find one. I'll be putting it right there. But Martin Luther King was born on January 15th, 1929. He died April 4th, 1968. He was assassinated at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, I believe. Yeah, Memphis. You know, people, you know, the conversation. When I was growing up, my preschool, I went to Martin Luther King preschool. We learned about Martin Luther King I remember that. I do remember those. That's one thing that was always kind of ingrained in our school system, at least up here, and I think everywhere for the most part. Because he was about equality. He was about unconditional love. He was about nonviolence. He was about everybody getting along. He was about making sure that nobody was left out, nobody was left behind. And that's fine and dandy. But there's a part of Martin Luther King that got lost in the sauce. What people didn't realize about Martin Luther King is that he was just as angry and pissed off and wanted to fight, just like everybody else did. You know, he's oftentimes compared to Malcolm X as a contrast, which is fine. I mean, I guess, you have one that's really, one radical, one one that's very kind of peaceful. We got one by any means necessary, and one person that says let's not fight. But on the flip side of that, he was very much like Malcolm X. He's very much like every angry black person that walked around back in those times. He wanted to fight. He wanted to rip people's faces off. He questioned God. He questioned why these things were going on. He really did. And a lot of times people, take the credit away from what he did to say that, well, he was kind of like the step it and fetch it for the white folks to get along. He was playing. No, what he was doing was he was here for a movement, and that's what he did. He helped create a movement and helped launch an era into a very particular mindset to ascend. Let's not forget that's what we're here to do. And he even spoke about that. Now, if you get a moment, read The Radical King. It's by Cornel West. I listened to the audiobook. It's narrated by quite a few different people. It's very enlightening. It gave me I've always respected Martin Luther King, but it gave me a different respect for him. It really did. It humanized him in a way that made him ordinary, but not so ordinary. You feel me? If you get a chance, listen to the audiobook or read it. It's a very, very good book. It's a very good, insightful contrast to show him from the preacher, but then the regular man that was angry, that wanted to fight, and I mean he got mad. This was the Radical King is based upon a journal that he collected during a very specific time period over time, and. He got angry. He even questions God. He even questions what is he doing. These are things that you never saw Martin Luther King ever do for 4 o'clock, because it was important for him to be a face for the movement. But behind that, he was an ordinary man with ordinary problems, ordinary feelings, ordinary doubt, ordinary anger. So I'd like to say happy birthday to him today. I definitely understand a lot of his agape style love. Agape love is what it's about. And I also understand what it's like for people to want to trap you in one particular image without understanding that behind that image, outside of the image that they want to see you in, that you're quite different. There's more to you. The FBI called Martin Luther King Jr. the most dangerous man in America. They didn't call Malcolm X that at all. Not to take anything away from Brother Malcolm, because we all know I love Malcolm X as well. But they saw the quiet storm within Martin Luther King Jr. The Boondocks did do a parody about that. It was quite funny. I mean, but very realistic. About what if he would still be alive today, what would he say? I believe that he would be a lot different, but still the same. But I'm saying all this to say that happy birthday, Martin Luther the King. I like to say Martin Luther the King. People shouldn't take away from his legacy. There's a lot of people that's just like they try to but see, I'm not even going to compare him to what's going on now. I'm just going to say that he was one of those people, just like Malcolm X, that was taken away because they knew what he was capable of doing, just like Tupac. Okay, these other and Nipsey Hussle. These people, these figures, these men, these black men. Let's just say it. People that are taken off of the face of this planet because they are dangerous to the ascension, the movement. So happy birthday, Martin Luther King Jr. I appreciate you, bro. I do. Happy birthday to the Radical King. I'll be right back. Savage.